Stephen Curry, a transformative force in basketball, has shattered records with his unparalleled shooting prowess. He holds the NBA record for most three-pointers made, accompanied by multiple MVP awards, including the league's only unanimous selection, solidifying his legacy as a basketball legend. But don't take my word for it. See what other players have to say about him yourself. So let's dive in, shall we? Number 1. Paul George. It is undeniable that Golden State Warriors superstar Steph Curry has changed the game of basketball. Curry's impact on the NBA is rivaled by few who have ever played the game, and this impact often gets cited when discussing Curry's place on all-time rankings. During an episode of Podcast P, which is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment, Louisiana Clippers star Paul George talked about Curry's impact on the game. "You're a GOAT to me if the league changed because of you," George said. "With Steph, the threes being shot, the range of people shooting threes, Steph transcended the game." George believes there are multiple NBA GOATs due to the impact that so many of the game's legends have made. Mentioning Curry in that conversation, George believes the combination of his career resume and his overall impact makes him one of the GOATs. There are differing opinions when it comes to GOAT debates, and there will certainly be some who push back against George's idea of multiple players in that conversation. However, there is no denying that Steph Curry has indeed changed the game of basketball, the greatest shooter ever, and one of the greatest players ever. Curry's impact on basketball is hard to measure. Having competed against the Warriors star for years, Paul George has a lot of respect for Steph Curry. Number 2. Kevin Durant. The Golden State Warriors recorded a big win over the Phoenix Suns last month. Stephen Curry was once again a major factor for the Warriors, and he was once again responsible for hitting the game-winning shot. As such, Curry has been receiving significant amounts of praise from around the NBA world. Kevin Durant was one of the most prominent voices to share some praise for Curry. The former Warriors All-Star, who plays for the Suns, shared his belief that Curry is the greatest player of all time in his position, a statement that has often been uttered by fans and players alike. "All-time great," Durant said. "The greatest ever at his position. Top 5 ever. If you give him a look like that for the game, he's licking his chops." Curry has consistently proven himself on the biggest stages. He's led the Warriors to 4 championships. He's hit countless game-winning buckets and go-ahead baskets down the stretch. There's a reason Steve Kerr continually trusts him in big moments. Number 3. LeBron James. In 2021, Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James praised Golden State Warriors guard Stephen Curry as he nears the record for the most three-pointers made in NBA history. "We're all witnesses to what Steph Curry has done in his career and the way that he's changed the game," James told reporters. "He's a once-in-a-lifetime basketball player." Curry, 2,964 threes, stood 9 triples behind current record holder Ray Allen, 2,973, heading into the Warriors' road game against the Philadelphia 76ers. What's most amazing about the impending record-breaking moment is how quickly the 33-year-old Curry reached the top of the list. Allen played 1,300 regular season games during his Hall of Fame career. Curry has played just 786. James said he's happy for his longtime friendly rival because of the type of person he is off the court. "More importantly, just a great dude," he said. "I wish I could be there to congratulate him. I'll be one of the guys in our league that will congratulate him socially. Listen, I know Ray. I know the work that he put into it. And if there's one guy he has to let pass his record, it being Steph, I know Ray is definitely grateful that it would be such a guy like that. Pretty cool accomplishment." Number 4. Ray Allen. As the record-breaking moment approached, basketball icon Ray Allen offered Curry a symbolic pat on the back, acknowledging the impending milestone with a shared nod of respect. Allen's gesture bridged generations of shooting greatness, recognizing Curry's imminent feat as a testament to the evolution and legacy of basketball excellence. "He's on his own level, one he made for himself," Allen told Sean Powell of NBA.com. "He's done such a great job, and he has such great character as a person, and you root for people like that. He's getting everything he deserves." The sport has changed over the decades to become far more reliant on the three-point shot, but that doesn't take anything away from Curry's accomplishments. His rate of adding to the total at that time, 3.8 threes per game at 43.2% shooting efficiency for his career, allowed him to set a standard that'll be hard to chase down for all current and future players, even within the modern play style. Number 5. Nicholas Batum. In 2022, some of Steph Curry's best games in the regular season came against the LA Clippers. A perfect first quarter at the beginning of the year, where Steph went for 25 points on 9-9 from the field, along with a 33-point performance later in the year, gave the Clippers and their fans a front-row seat to Steph's greatness. Having been on the other end of these monster games from Steph, Clippers forward Nicholas Batum knows just how good he is. During Steph's historic Game 4 performance against the Boston Celtics, Batum sent out a tweet saying, "He's really good at the game of basketball. With the Clippers no longer playing, Batum had the opportunity to observe that postseason as a fan, frequently interjecting his analysis on both the players and teams. One of the savvier veterans in the league, Batum's knowledge of the game can be seen both on and off the court. As for his Steph Curry observation, that is one that doesn't take much expertise. Number 6. Kobe Bryant. Over the past several years, the Golden State Warriors' Stephen Curry has become arguably one of the 10 greatest players in NBA history and undoubtedly the greatest outside shooter ever. But there was a time when people thought Curry was soft and lacked a killer instinct. But what he did in the 2022 championship series silenced those critics. Apparently, late Los Angeles Lakers legend Kobe Bryant recognized his killer instinct a while back. Curry talked about Bryant complimenting him for having that quality and looking past his easygoing demeanor to find it. In his later years, Bryant became known as a mentor to some of today's NBA players, and they have readily credited him for helping them succeed and develop the right mindset for success. Curry's killer instinct and incredible skills, however, didn't prevent him from having a bad series against the Lakers in the past season's playoffs, as his Warriors ended their title defense by losing in 6 games. Number 7. Shaq. Basketball Hall of Famer and NBA on TNT analyst Shaquille O'Neal paid Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry the ultimate compliment. Speaking on the Big Podcast with TNT colleague Kenny Smith, Shaq referred to Curry as the best player in the world. O'Neal explained his rationale behind the declaration, noting that greatness is primarily measured by winning championships. Yeah, by far. Hell yeah. As Kenny Smith would tell you, you can have a category, but the real ones are recognized by the championships that you have. Nobody plays better than Steph Curry. He's a tough shot taker, tough shot maker. I like where he's brought his career. Shaq has long spoken highly of Curry. A couple of months ago in this interview, he put Steph among the top 10 players in NBA history and called him the greatest shooter of all time. Number 8. Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is a certified legend of the game. Along with Larry Bird, he revolutionized the league and paved the way for its success. Widely considered to be one of the greatest point guards in history, Magic's opinions are valuable. Having seen the league since the 80s, Johnson's claim that Curry is one of his favorites to watch is extraordinary in itself. Magic has played with the likes of Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and seen the duo of Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal carry the Lakers to a three-peat. Therefore, the praise for Stephen Curry is not just a random statement. Last year, Johnson even pointed out how Curry was having an MVP award-worthy season before his injury. In his tweet, Magic wrote, "I'm so happy Steph Curry returns tonight. He was having an MVP season, and he's one of my favorite players of all time to watch. This is great news for the Warriors and the league." And that's it for this video. Please click the like and subscribe buttons down below if you found it useful. To make sure you don't miss any uploads, tap the bell icon, share the video, and comment down your thoughts. See you in the next one.